Pipes were first invented to transport water to every household. With the advent of modernity, requirement of pipes extended to the industrial and commercial sectors along with residential requisites. The new needs had to be met with better and innovative pipes. KiTEC Composite Pipes is such an advanced revolutionary pipe manufactured by KiTEC Industries India Limited in technical and financial collaboration with KiTechnology BV, Netherlands. KiTEC Industries India Limited is a joint venture ISO 9001-2008 certified company that manufactures its advanced products in its state-of-the-art manufacturing unit located at Silvassa. The need for composite pipes emerged due to the limitations of the GI pipes and plastic pipes that were generally used for plumbing all around the world. GI pipes are heavy, rigid, and highly corrosive. Plastic pipes, on the other hand, are permeable and have a short lifespan in hot water application. The primary focus of KiTEC Industries has been in overcoming these limitations and delivering new standards of quality in the field of plumbing. The KiTEC Composite Pipe is a multi-layer composite pipe having an aluminium tube sandwiched in between two layers of polyethylene. KiTEC Composite Pipe combines the best features of both materials to form a high-quality pipe that is flexible, light, strong, impermeable, chemical resistant, and non-corrosive. The plastic or the PE layer of the composite pipe provides all the advantages of a conventional plastic pipe, such as resistance to corrosion, chemical inertness, and a smooth surface that gives it enhanced flow properties. The adhesive layers serve to perfectly bond the metal and plastic, absorb eventual shifting movement between the plastic and metal, and give the composite pipe the advantages of a single component pipe. Inclusion of the metallic pipe gives the composite pipe the qualities of metal like absolute tightness, mechanical resistance to deformation, and dilation within reasonable limits. Salient features and unique properties of KiTEC pipes are higher flow. Because of smooth inside surface, KiTEC pipe is fur and scale free and gives higher and consistent flow throughout the service life. Friction drop properties for KiTEC pipes are much superior to conventional metallic pipes. Completely impermeable, KiTEC pipes are corrosion resistant and totally inert to most chemicals due to their outer and inner PE layer. The aluminium layer helps KiTEC pipes offer better chemical resistance than conventional plastic pipes for chemicals like fuel oils, where PE pipes fail because of swelling. Due to smooth inside surface of the PE layer, the problem of scaling is minimized. KiTEC pipes are light as compared to conventional metal pipes. The aluminium tube provides necessary strength to withstand the design pressure. Unlike plastic pipes, concealed KiTEC pipe can be easily detected by using metal detectors. Fur and scale free, light and strong, easy to detect. Malleable. KiTEC pipes are available in coils and can be formed by hand, leading to fewer fittings, reduced number of joints, faster installation, and reduced wastage of materials. Small diameter KiTEC is easily formed into curves, sets by hand, and only requires bending springs when forming tight bends down to radius equivalent to 5 times the diameter of pipe. Unlike plastic plumbing pipes, KiTEC permanently holds whatever shape it is formed into and does not need additional clips or brackets to retain the shape of bends or curves. UV resistant. Due to addition of carbon black on outer layer, KiTEC pipes do not have any deteriorating effect of UV rays. Thermal strength. KiTEC pipes have been designed to the service life of more than 50 years, depending upon temperature and pressure, and the type of pipe used. Avoids thermal expansion. By combining the two materials along with adhesive layers, KiTEC pipe avoids the unaccepted thermal expansion and deformation of plastic pipe. At the same time, it retains the flexibility, frost resistance and ease of use associated with plastic. Low expansion coefficient is due to tie layer, which eliminates the differential expansion of plastic and metal. The coefficient of thermal expansion for KiTEC pipe is approximately same as that of copper pipe. Reduced insulation requirement. KiTEC is a bad conductor of heat. Thermal conductivity is 0.43 watt per meter per degree Kelvin. Because of this, the insulation requirements is as low as 50% as compared to metallic pipes. Flame and smoke rating. KiTEC pipe has a flame spread of 5 and a smoke development of 5 as per ULC S102.2. The ratings meet most building code requirements, allowing for the use of KiTEC in high-rise construction as well as in return air plenums and vertical shafts. Manufacturing standards. KiTEC composite pipes are manufactured as per different standards based on customer requirements. KiTEC composite PR pipes as per IS 15450-2004. KiTEC composite PR-PL plumbing pipes as per internal standards. KiTEC composite PL-PEX pipes as per internal standards. KiTEC composite PR pipes. KiTEC composite PR pipes have a pressure rating of 13.8 kg per centimeter square at 23 degrees Celsius and 11 kg per centimeter square at 60 degrees Celsius. KiTEC composite PR pipes can safely be used for 6 kg per centimeter square pressure at 80 degrees Celsius opening temperature. Short-term excursions to 95 degrees Celsius will not affect the overall performance. Design lifespan for KiTEC composite PR pipes is more than 50 years. KiTEC composite PR pipes are manufactured as per IS 15450-2004. The manufacturing range and specifications are as follows. The pipes are black in color on outer layer and a natural color in the inner layer and are UV resistant and can be safely used for outdoor as well as concealed installations. Applications: plumbing, hot and cold, for diesel, petrol, kerosene, air conditioning, fuel oil lines, solar heating, cable conduits, submersible pump piping, compressed air systems, jet pump piping, natural gas distribution, refrigerant systems, food or chemical processing, radiator central heating, vacuum systems, underfloor heating, insecticide spraying, and gases that are compatible with composite pipe and fittings. KiTEC composite PR-PL pipes. KiTEC composite PR-PL pipes are manufactured as per internal standards and meet the requirements of BS 7291, Part 1 1990. The specifications for thermoplastic pipes and associated fittings for hot and cold water for domestic purposes and heating installations. KiTEC composite PR-PL pipes have a pressure rating of 12 kg per centimeter square at 23 degrees Celsius and 6 kg per centimeter square at 65 degrees Celsius. The manufacturing range and specifications are as follows. The pipes black in color on outer layer and natural in color in the inner layer with a continuous blue line on outer layer are UV resistant and can be safely used for outdoor as well as concealed installations. Applications: KiTEC composite PR-PL pipes can be used for domestic hot and cold water plumbing, as well as for distribution lines of solar water heating systems. KiTEC Composite PL-PEX Pipes. KiTEC introduced a new range of composite pipes having cross-linked polyethylene layer inside. Cross-linked polyethylene, commonly abbreviated as PEX or XLPE, is a form of polyethylene with cross-links. KiTEC Composite PL-PEX pipes have a pressure rating of 12 kg per centimeter square at 23 degrees Celsius temperature, 8 kg per centimeter square at 80 degrees Celsius temperature, and 5 kg per centimeter square at 95 degrees Celsius temperature. Short-term excursions to 110 degrees Celsius will not affect the overall performance. Design lifespan for KiTEC Composite PL-PEX pipes is in excess of 50 years. The manufacturing range is from 1216 to 90110. Dimensional details are same as KiTEC Composite PR-PL pipes. The pipes, black in color on outer layer and orange color in the inner layer with a continuous red line, are UV resistant and can be safely used for outdoor as well as concealed installations. Applications. KiTEC Composite PL-PEX pipes can be used for all the applications of PR pipes. In addition to this, these pipes are suitable for other applications such as solar panel piping, where the operating temperature can be up to 95 degrees Celsius. KiTEC Composite Pipe Manufacturing Process. The manufacturing process is based on the forming and welding of an aluminum strip into a pipe, while concurrently extruding, via a sophisticated die head arrangement, layers of hot melt adhesives and polyethylene resins. In a short space, raw materials are fed into the system and finished pipe emerges, requiring only to be cooled down, coiled and cut to length. Control of the extrusion equipment synchronizes the speed of the multi-extruders, the haul-off and the welding equipment. The process requires electrical power, compressed air and cooling water. The materials used in the process are specific grade of aluminum, hot melt adhesive and polyethylene resins. The process does not give rise to pollution, nor have any adverse impact on the environment. Waste and scrap materials are disposed of by traditional methods. KiTEC Composite Pipe System Quality Management. KiTEC manufacturing plant is supported by one of the finest world-class laboratories to test the end products like pipes, fittings and the joint system. Various pre-manufacturing and post-manufacturing tests are conducted as per required standards. KiTEC has well-defined quality systems to meet the requirements of ISO 9001-2008. Some of the regular tests for product to pass the manufacturing process are as under: aluminum weld strength, aluminum ring after welding and before starting the PE, as well as adhesive extruders, is tested for weld strength at predetermined values as per required standards. 25 mm long sample is tested on tensile tester. Opening of the weld is not permitted, even if the value obtained is higher. Adhesion test. There shall be no delamination of the PE and AL, either on bore side or the outside. A spirally cut pipe is held at the uncut end and creates a ribbon of pipe material by opening out the spiral cut pipe. Pliers can be used to grip the spiral cut pipe. The wall of the pipe is examined visually side on for evidence of delamination between metal and plastic layers. Minimum pipe ring strengths. The pipe is cut in rings of 25 mm long. Minimum of samples consecutively along the axis of the pipe are taken and the same are tested on tensile testing machines for predetermined test. Minimum burst pressure. Samples 200 mm minimum are prepared from a randomly selected pipe length. The test is carried out at an ambient temperature inside the laboratory. The temperature should preferably be 25 degrees plus 5 degrees Celsius. Special testing equipment with facility to increase the pressure inside the pipe in such a way that the time required to reach the burst pressure is between 60 to 70 seconds. The burst pressure should not be less than the values given in required standards. Pull-out test for fittings. Fittings are tested for pull-out strength to ensure the strength of the joint when assembled with fittings. A joint formed with suitable pipe is tested on tensile testing machine. The required values are given in the standards. Internal pressure creep test. To ensure basic strength of the fitting, the fittings are tested for the internal pressure creep rupture test in hot water for pressure and temperature as per required standards. KiTEC composite pipe system, type of fittings and jointing. KiTEC pipes are joined by using fittings with internal sealing arrangement, having screw-type compression nut or crimp rings. Composite internal sealing fittings for 12-16 to 40-50 size. For jointing, brief procedure is as follows. Pipe is pushed over the insert. Split ring is pushed until it touches the fitting. Nut is tightened over the fitting. For smaller sizes up to 20-25, hand tightening is sufficient. It is not necessary to use spanner for tightening. In case of fittings for 25-32 and 32-40 size, tighten the nut fully using spanner of proper size over the fitting. The sealing is on ID of pipe. When the nut is tightened, the pipe gets compressed by the split ring. This leads to compression of O-rings, leading to positive sealing. The split ring holds the joint in position. Composite internal sealing fittings can be used for hot and cold water. These fittings should not be used for gaseous fluids. Brass internal sealing fittings for 10-14 to 40-50 size. For jointing, brief procedure is as follows. Pipe is pushed over the insert. Split ring is pushed until it touches and sits at the tapered portion. Nut is tightened over the fitting. Don't leave the nut without spanner tightening. Hand tightening is not sufficient for proper joint. Tightening should not be excessive. If spanner starts slipping, stop tightening. Although the design of split ring and nut is different, the concept is same as that of internal sealing composite fitting. The sealing is on ID of pipe. When the nut is tightened, the pipe gets compressed by the split ring. This leads to compression of O-rings, leading to positive sealing. The split ring holds the joint in position. Brass internal sealing fittings can be used for hot and cold water as well as all types of gaseous fluids. Composite crimp fittings for 12-16 to 20-25 size. Crimp fittings are specially designed for hot and cold water plumbing. For jointing, brief procedure is as follows. Pipe is pushed over the insert. Crimp ring is pushed until it touches the fitting. Crimp ring is crimped over the fitting using KiTEC crimping tool. Go gauge is used to check proper crimping. The sealing is on ID of pipe. When the crimp ring is crimped, the pipe gets compressed by the crimp ring. This leads to compression of O-rings, leading to positive sealing. The crimp ring holds the joint in position. Brass crimp fittings for 12-16 to 20-25. Brass fittings are designed for hot and cold water as well as for all types of gaseous fluids. For jointing, brief procedure is as follows. Pipe is pushed over the insert. Crimp ring is pushed until it touches the fitting. Crimp ring is crimped over the fitting using KiTEC crimping tool. Go gauge is used to check proper crimping. The sealing is on ID of pipe. When the crimp ring is crimped, the pipe gets compressed by the crimp ring. This leads to compression of O-rings, leading to positive sealing. The crimp ring holds the joint in position. Type of fitting for sizes 50-63 to 9110. Composite fittings, brass fittings. For jointing, brief procedure is as follows. Inner part of fittings is pushed inside the pipe. Insert is pushed until the step touches the pipe. After inserting the inner part of the fitting, both the clamp halves are placed, ensuring proper alignment with the steps provided on the inner part of the fitting. After placing the clamp halves in place, the Allen screws are tightened fully. The sealing is on ID of pipe. When the Allen bolts are tightened, the pipe gets compressed by the clamp. This leads to compression of O-rings, leading to positive sealing. The clamp holds the joint in position. Range of fittings up to 40-50. Male thread connectors. Male threaded fittings are used for connecting KiTEC pipes with various piping system accessories having BSP female threads such as valves. A wide range is available. Female threaded fittings. Female threaded fittings are used for connecting KiTEC pipes with various piping system accessories having BSP male threads such as taps and mixers. Female threaded connectors have their threaded end in the same line as pipe. Female threaded elbows have their threaded ends at right angles with the pipe. Female branch tees have their threaded ends at right angles and are used for an outlet on running pipeline. A wide range is available. Connection fittings. KiTEC pipes can be bent within a radius of 5 times the OD of pipe and stay in shape. Hence, elbows are generally not required. However, in some cases, elbows cannot be avoided. Wide range of straight coupler, equal T and equal elbow are available in all sizes. Installation tools, accessories available. Rounding tool, pipe cutter, internal-external bending spring, deburring tool, pipe holding clamp, fitting holding clamps. Also available, toggle type crimping tool, long toggle type crimping tool, hydraulic crimping tool, circular cutter for sizes above 30 to 40. KiTEC PVC and PE pipes. To provide complete solution for building and plumbing systems, KiTEC SWR PVC pipes and fittings in jet black color are introduced in continuation of its philosophy of giving technologically superior products to the customers. As a special feature, first-time carbon black along with other additives has been added for better UV stability in PVC SWR system. The system is available with ring-type fittings as well as self-fit type fittings. The carbon black UV stabilized KiTEC PVC pipes when subjected to in-house UV exposure using UV B340 lamps to short-term wavelengths in the region of 365 nm to 295 nm for 300 hours performed far better in comparison to other UPVC SWR pipes. KiTEC has also established facility to manufacture polyethylene pipes up to 200 mm OD, and the same are supplied only on customer needs. At KiTEC, it is our vision to constantly strive for innovation and enhanced efficiency, to manufacture zero-defect products and adhere to eco-friendly practices and processes whilst doing the same. As we look to the years ahead, we pledge to remain committed to excellence, keep abreast of changes and innovations, adopt better management and manufacturing techniques, and successfully overcome all challenges before us. KiTEC Industries India Limited, rewriting the standard.